Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of John Plays Minecraft Hardcore Chronicle. This is The Hedge, and I am your erstwhile host, the Hogfather John. In this episode, I hope to actually get started on an interest, and of course the sun is setting, because why wouldn't it be? I hope to get started on a few things. I'm going to quickly run to bed, and then we will cover what I did between the episodes, which will, of course, the playlist for my between the episode segments will be segments. It's really just like quite long videos. Will be between in a playlist in the description. My words, I stumble over them today. But I've accomplished a fair bit. We have a fair few more diamonds and a nice bit of iron. There's actually some iron and gold in the furnaces. So just put that away. And for coming projects, we're going to need to cook up even more stone bricks. So let's quickly put these in here. And there. And in there. Let's quickly make these stone bricks. Excellent. This is my stone chest. I have a fair few stone bricks at the moment, and various associated, stone paraphernalia. But in this episode, since, we succeeded in part 1 of our goals, we are going to start working on part 3 of our goals. Now, you may be wondering, John, you've just said we finished on part 1 of our goals. Why are we heading directly to 3? And that is because part 2, the golem, I can really do at any time at this point. And I like the idea of putting him in our nether temple. I say nether temple, in our portal temple. Which I think will be cool. And of course we're still going to get all of this sugarcane. So we can get just so many books. I want a full stack of 64 before I update to 3. Just 0.3. We'll be using the latest update of any of these the updates. So why bother with the points anymore? Okay, I think that's enough actually. Let's quickly make that into paper and then make that paper into books. The reason I want to get the paper into books early before version 1.3 is because in version 1.3 a change was made where books required what's the word? Books required leather to make. Only a little bit more. Honestly, I could get most of my sugarcane up. And that would do. Anyway, let me go and show you. You can just see the tip of it here. That is the entrance to our strip mine, which has been quite fruitful. It's not much, but it does what it needs to do. And down here is the strip mine proper. Now, the reason I'm going down here is to show you a neat little cave that I found. Yep, strip mine. Nothing in there. Just a stone hoe in there. But down the end here, I found this really cool cave, which I'm probably going to explore at some point. This is where we're going to get our obsidian from, I think. Is this the right cave? Oh no, this is just a random cave. Or this might be cool to explore as well. The other reason I like doing these strip mines is because you get cool stuff like that. But we'll just keep running this way. Just keep running. You can imagine how entertaining it is when I'm digging these out and I'm just like thinking to myself, just This is the end of this strip, and this is the big old cave that I found. But that is the reason I wanted to show you this cave. Let's quickly close this door. There is a mine shaft here, which I just thought was cool. You know what, let's grab this gold. Just quick like. There we go. And a little bit of lapis. For our troubles. But yeah, there's this wonderful Minecraft mine, which will be quite dangerous to explore, I imagine. But explore it we will. Yeah, as it's proved my point, a zombie down there. More to the point, it's probably where I'm going to be getting a lot of my rails to begin with in like this earlier part of the game, which will save on iron. Literally just thought I'd pop my head in here. Ow. But yeah, that's that. I just thought I'd show you because I thought it was cool. And then I believe it is... Yeah, there's another entrance to this place over here. You can see where I've been around. But yeah, I thought that was neat. So, you know, back up on the surface where I'm going to now show you where the prospective entrance to my temple is going to be, which does necessitate a boat. So let's go and turn in these materials, build our boat, and get sailing. What? Okay, we're in our boat now, and it's just this area over here. I haven't decided whether it's this one or this one, but I do like the idea of like a little cove entrance. So, you know, we turn into here, and there's this lovely little cove-like entrance here. There's this big old cave. This is going to explode. Oh, it didn't. Excellent. Right, well, I'll just leave that where it is then. So there's this big old cave here, which I should probably light up this, just so monsters don't jump out at us and go boo. Oh, this really is a nice old cave, isn't it? Okay, dig through here. Ooh, coal. Excellent. Grab up all this, and... ooh, even more. Anyway. There's it's a relatively on its own island, which I kind of like for this thing. But the idea is, you know, once I've lit this place up, it's actually a bit bigger than I thought it was. Ooh, iron. Sorry, I'm enamored by iron at the moment, because that's my main source of tools. As well as we're going to need quite a bit for our iron golem. I want all this area lit up as well. I'll take this mushroom with me. Because I don't want to be dealing with zombie noises in our, take this out, and there's... Alright, let's give them what for. There we go. And of course there's even more in an even bigger cave. I'll light that up at some point. Even more iron. But yes, back to my point. I think I had one. Yes, we're going to completely light up this place and down there. And it is actually quite dark, so let's get our bed out so we can go to sleep. Next morning. So I'm thinking just here, and then it set into this wall is the entrance to our temple. We'll dig down a fair bit, so that, we're not going to have to worry about digging into the ocean. And once I've got, like, the entrance set up, we'll build something nice to go around, just this area. Something relatively impressive, no doubt. Hopefully. But yes, so we'll dig down into here. Probably go down to Y level 30, I guess, is a good level. And that is where our portal's going to be. Oh, do I want a portal at Y level 30? I guess I should see how much of the inside of this there is. Because if I can just, like, go through here... We'll just dig through and see how long it takes us to go to the other side of the island. Just digging straight here. Because if so, I think I could just use this. I'm not married to digging down. And in fact, just remember that digging down is going to really affect the level of what we can actually do inside the nether. Because we'll obviously spawn lower in the nether. Nothing else, we're getting some nice coal. Okay, this appears to be the other side. And it's actually a relatively... Yeah, it's a good distance that we've got. I should be able to work with this, actually. So never mind, the entrance will be just here. Obviously, we're gonna, grandiose it up a bit. Who's ever heard of a terrifying entrance that just, is framed by dirt? But, yeah. This is going to be the place where our deep dark sort of... Not deep dark, but this is where our temple's going to be, and this is the entrance to our temple. Admittedly, it doesn't look like much right now, but it will. Give it time. So I've made a bit of progress on the main chamber. This, I've cleared out most of the gravel that still needs to go. The ceiling is going to go up another 3 blocks. The floor's going to come down around 3 blocks. I'm probably not going to go much further than this. You can see where I've had to, like, patch up the ground when I've dug back. But overall, this isn't the worst case scenario of what I was imagining. My little bridge is going to have to be a little bit shorter, but apart from that, it's all going to go rather well. I think I'm from... So there's going to be an entry room here. And it's going to come down a set of stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks down. Then there'll be the platform where the nether portal's on. And then we're going to go down further. And cover the bottom bit with... what's it called? Cover the bottom bit with lava. So there's a little platform with the portal on, lava around the bottom, and then we'll decorate the sides. But I think that's going to work out well enough. So I'm going to get, back to it, dig out the chamber properly, and we'll see what we see. But yeah, that's my plan for over there. I just had to go to the loo, and I thought, why waste time? So I just ran back and, came back here. Anyway, that is that part of the plan. I think it's a good plan, all things considered. But it's just a case now of realizing it. So I actually do want to get it done in this episode, which is a more modern approach to Minecraft content creation, but it's I've always liked I like having a project for an episode, doing it and being happy with what I've done, so that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, I am going to make some progress and then be right back, I guess. At the very least, I'm going to clear out the chamber size that I want. So yeah, let's I'll get on that. And yeah. Okay, we are a fair bit of time later. I'm about to go to bed. But this is ta-da! What we've got thus far. This is the level. So what I'm going to do is, when I've got some more what's it called? Stone bricks. I'm replacing these stairs here with stone bricks, and then I'm digging out to where a platform's going to be. That's where the portal's going to live, and then that's going to be stone bricks, and there's going to be a lovely stone brick bridge, which I will then destroy. I'm going to sort of make it so it looks like parts of the bridge and the platform have fallen into lava, or at least that is the plan. But I like the I just needed a way of keeping things illuminated up there, and I did like these I don't stalactites. So my plan is that I'm going to probably remove them at some point, at least some of them. Like that one there is probably going to get shifted over just a little bit. And then make it so that there's a little ridge that goes around the top of the room. But thus far, everything is working out very, very well. There's supposed to be a torch here. I know that, like, I'm probably going to change the way the room is lit up, and in fact, I am going to change the way the room is lit up once I've been to the Nether, and I've got some... I forget what it's called. Glowstone. But for now, I just want to make sure no mobs can spawn on me while I'm digging up dirt. But, yeah, that's it for now. Let's go to bed, really, and I'll get back on this in the morning. Okay, we've made a fair bit of progress since I last recorded a clip. In so far that we have dug down, I think, like 6 or 7 levels, and obtained the obsidian and lava we need to finish off this project. So, first things being first, we're going to place down some lava. Okay. It doesn't necessarily need to, be free-flowing, it just needs to meet up. Okay, and then here. And then we're going to cover all of this lovely free-flowing lava with glass. Just on this layer here, so we might as well get started on that too. Glass is really my filler block because I do not want to die. And until we get some fire resist potions, I am not taking any risks. Once we've got like fire resist potions and fire resistance armor, yeah, I'll probably get rid of the glass. But until that time, I'm just going to, yeah, fill this with lava. So I'll cut back when that's done. Okay, and this is it almost done. Only thing to do now is to make the nether portal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up one, up one. We'll use this. I believe up one more. Yes. And just like that, we completed at least the inside of the beginnings of the inside of our nether temple. Unfortunately, for the rest of our nether temple, we do need to go into the nether to get some stuff. I didn't think that far ahead. But that's our nether portal lit. Thankfully, I have plans for these little side walls. And once we are fully, like, properly set up with, like, flame resistance gear, or at least I'm better able to survive flames, fire resist pots and the like, we'll take the glass off of this lava. Come version 1.7, we'll extend it out one, raise it up a bit. But I like it, just like the inside of this room here right now. But yeah. Only thing left to do now is our iron golem. But I think I'm going to end the episode here. It's been a bit all over the place. And then I'll do some more strip mining. But, yeah. The other thing that I need to do is the outside of the temple, which is probably going to be quite simple. Just, sort of a tower here, a tower here, and a basic stone structure going in with a little dock. But yeah, I will see you next time.